Hey guys, my name's Ben and I want to welcome you to Chaos Student Ministries Midweek Review, a time where we look back on what we've been going over and we look ahead at what we got coming up. This week we finished our Call Your Bluff series.
Finding my phone in the dark, putting my life on restart, so many places to go, asking what's best, I don't know, each hour's an hour you make.
So in our Call Your Bluff series, we've been looking at the areas where the enemy has taken ground, and we've been going, we need to take this back. So we started by looking at our cities. How do we reclaim our cities for Christ? Then we looked at our schools. What do we need to do in our schools to reclaim them for Christ, to bring His name in there? And then we got a little closer to home. In fact, we looked at home itself. How do we bring Christ back into our homes? How do we reclaim that ground? And then this Wednesday, we looked at reclaiming your heart. Now, my man Shane Ferguson, he is who taught you guys this Wednesday, and he did a great job at it, taking you guys through looking at what it means to reclaim your heart from the things that have infected it and affected it. And I loved that look and that thought of balancing out and looking and saying there's certain things that are just flat out bad and they're infecting our hearts, things that we're taking in that we shouldn't be, things that we're doing that we shouldn't be, lies that we've believed about ourselves that we shouldn't be believing. But those things infect us. And then there's other things that affect us. And these things aren't always bad things. But these things, when they take the place of God, do become bad things. In fact, John in the Bible wrote about how we need to be careful to not do things and bring things in that replace God. It's a dangerous thing. We are supposed to guard our hearts above all else. And we need to remember that our hearts, from our hearts, is where everything comes out of. Everything in your life filters through your heart. Every action that you do, every word that you say shows up from your heart out. And so we need to be realizing how important it is that we give our hearts back to its rightful owner, to the one who created it, to the one who breathed life into us, to the one who knows every little detail about us and knows everything that has gone through our hearts and in our hearts. He knows it all, and He still wants it, and that's Jesus Christ. He wants our hearts, and we need to give them back. And so this Wednesday, you guys had an opportunity to write down some of the things that you know have taken ground in your heart, and then you put it in this bottle. And it may have seemed weird at first, and maybe it still seems weird to you, but we had you come up to the front of the room and take that bottle and dump out the water. We were talking about pouring out our hearts to God, giving back to Him this offering of our hearts, and taking that time to come before Him and confess the areas that we have not given to Him, the areas of our hearts that we've been given to other things. And guys, I want you to remember that. I want you to hold on to that picture, that image of pouring that out and listening to that pour out into that bucket, and just thinking about how I need to pour my heart back into the hands of God and trust Him with it. Guys, it has been an incredible journey to walk through this series with you guys, and I love it. I've been so excited for each week, and it's my excitement level's not going down. This coming Wednesday, we're going to continue going forward, doing some awesome stuff. It's going to be an incredible thing. Bring some friends, come hang out with us and have a good time learning about God and hearing the truth about Christ. Then coming up in just a few weeks, guys, we have a really special thing. We're doing a thing called a Student Leader Night. That is a night where our student leaders are doing everything. They're the ones running the games. They're the ones doing the music. They're the ones teaching the lesson even. The whole night will be planned by them. So don't miss out on that. It's going to be incredible. We love you guys, and we'll see you later.
No one can tell me what's next, or just how much time I got left. Hourglass half full of sand, but I know it's all in your hands. There is no me, only us. It's only